We're going to take you now to Rome, because, do you recognise that? That's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. He's just arrived in Rome in the last couple of hours for talks with Italian officials, and it has been confirmed with Pope Francis. It's that the Vatican has launched a behind-the-scenes initiative to try to end the war launched last year by Russia. Now, those comments came from Pope Francis at the end of April, saying that the Vatican was involved in a behind-the-scenes peace mission. No details were given, and Russia and Ukraine haven't confirmed such an initiative. But Mr. Zelenskyy arrived at a military airfield this morning. He was met by the foreign minister, and he tweeted before he arrived, saying that today in Rome, I'm meeting with President of Italy, Sergio Mattarella, Prime Minister of Italy, Giorgia, Meloni, and the Pope. An important visit for approaching victory of Ukraine. So that's what Volodymyr Zelenskyy said. He tweeted ahead of his meeting there, or his trip there. Meeting with Mr. Mattarella at the presidential palace. It's the first official appointment of what is expected to be a visit of several hours in the capital. The exact schedule for Mr. Zelenskyy hasn't been publicly announced, obviously because of security concerns. And the Vatican, as I was saying earlier, only confirmed that he was going to meet the Pope shortly before he actually arrived in Rome. Now, Italian state TV have been reporting on the protective measures, obviously, that have had to be put in place for Mr. Zelenskyy's visit. That includes a no-fly zone for Rome skies, armed police strategically placed on high buildings. Now, in terms of when he met these people that he's meeting today, before, he met Ms. Meloni in Kiev shortly before the anniversary of Russia's full-scale invasion. That was February last year. Pope Francis, he last met in 2020, and obviously, as I was saying, Pope Francis eager for peace and makes frequent pleas on behalf of Ukraine's, what he calls martyred people. And as I was saying, the Pope told reporters at the end of April that the Vatican was involved in a behind-the-scenes peace mission, gave no details about it, neither Russia or Ukraine confirming such an initiative. So President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has just arrived in Rome for talks with Italian officials, and later he is going to meet Pope Francis.